Yes, good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to English class. So today we are going to start a very beautiful poem that is from your literature book. After that chapter, Gopal and the Hilsa fish, there is a poem, The Shed. Okay, so all of you take out this poem, The Shed. First of all, think about this word. What is shed according to you? What do you think? What is the meaning of the shed? Don't search in dictionaries. Don't search in Googles. Whatever you think, you just type in chat box and I'll be reading and I'll be appreciating those children who will be sending me the answer so quickly. Type in chat box the meaning of shed. Okay. Only one girl, she has written a roof. What about others? Okay. Jasleen has written a small hut to keep animals. Okay. Lakshya has written covering with roof. Lakshya, you rename yourself. There is name of your mother. You just rename it yourself with yourself. Write down your name, class, and roll number. Okay. Khushi has written shed is the place where animals live. Okay. Jalash has written a place where we keep something. So everybody is writing the meaning. So those who all have written these meaning, I want to appreciate these children who know the meaning of shed. But according to this poem, the meaning of shed is an old store room. Okay, so pick up pencil, write down in your books. The meaning of shed is an old store room. Okay, whatever you have written the meaning of shed, that is absolutely correct. Not even a single student has written wrong meaning. All have written it correct. So there can be a shed of cow, there can be a shed tool, there can be a wood shed. It means there can be different kind of storerooms, okay, where different kind of things can be kept, and this shed can be considered just like a small room. Okay, it is just like a storeroom away from your main house, and it is used for storing or keeping things. It is used for keeping animals, tools, vehicles. Okay, now here it is written, ask your partner if she has ever seen a shed. Okay, now I'm going to ask you that do you have a shed? Have you seen that shed? Can you describe it? Is there any shed in your room? So who will describe it? Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand and let me know that who wants to describe a shed that is present, that is situated in your house. So Lakshay, rename yourself. I have told you. Okay, what do you want to say?
मैम मैम मैंने अपने घर में शेड नहीं देखा, पर वो मैंने आश्रम गया था, मैंने वहां पर देखा था। मैं वहां पर ना काउस के ऊपर एक ना घास की रूफ बनी हुई थी।
Okay, I don't.
और
Listen. You have a lot of content. I'm really happy, but you should speak in English.
okay मैम मैंने go to the ashram, Pahad ashram. I saw that.
When I went. Okay.
What ma'am?
When I went, not go.
Okay ma'am. When I went to Pahad ashram, I see the cows were under the.
I saw
the cows were under the shed and the workers were giving the feed to the cows.
Okay, good. Very nice. This is a real experience that he has told, that he has seen a cow shed in his life where cows were having grass. They were eating grass. That's really good, Lakshay. I really want to appreciate you. Rename yourself. Okay, now any another child who has seen shed? Okay, Arshia has seen shed. Okay, Arshia, you tell about your experience.
I've also seen a cow shed, only it was made with bamboo sticks and there were dried leaves upon the roof of it.
Okay, good. So you all have seen shed just like that. Okay, now let's read this beautiful poem. There is a shed at the bottom of our garden with a spider's web hanging across the door. The hinges are rusty and break in the wind. When I am in bed, I lie and I listen. I'll open that door one day. So these are the feelings of poet, which is described so beautifully. And after reading this poem, we will find out the rhyming words. So I have read first stanza. So in first stanza, you all should have pencils in your hand, because whatever the explanation I will be telling you, whatever the meanings of difficult words I will be telling you, details, etc., you have to write down on your book using a pencil. Only then you will be able to understand this poem beautifully. Okay, so first of all, after reading first stanza, find out rhyme scheme. Is there any rhyme scheme? How will you find out rhyme scheme? By reading last word of the poem. By reading last word of the poem. See, what is the last word of the poem here? It is garden, and here it is door. Here it is wind. Here it is listen. And last word of the line, last word of the sentence is day. So what do you think? Garden, door, wind, listen, day. All these words are rhyming with each other? Yes or no? Any of the word makes a rhyme with each other? Garden or door, wind or listen, listen or day. Any of the word, does it have a rhyme scheme? Type in chat box. So many students are writing no. That's good. That's right. Because this poem has no rhyme scheme. So one thing you have to keep this thing in your mind, that this poem has no rhyme scheme. So type in, write down in your books, that because this kind of question can also be asked in your paper. Find out the rhyme scheme of this poem. So you will be underlining the last word and you will be telling that it has no rhyme scheme. Clear? Now you will be writing meanings of difficult words of every line. If you come across any of the difficult word, I will be telling you the meaning. You have to write them. Only by listening, you are not able to read this poem. You are not able to understand this poem. You have to read in your heart and write down the meanings. Okay. So now write down the meaning of shed. According to this poem, write down shed. Meaning of shed is an old store room. Okay. And another word is there. Underline words and write down their meanings. Okay. So these are the meanings you have to write down. So in this, the poet is telling us what? All of you keep your cameras on. I want to see that are you writing side by side or not. So here the poet is saying that there is a shed. There is an old storeroom at the bottom of my house. Okay, where it is in garden. Okay, and in that garden there is a spider's web on the door of the shed. That there is a shed at the bottom of my garden and there is a spider's web he has seen, and where he has seen the spider web, that is hanging on the door of the shed. Okay, and what are the joints of the door? These joints are become so rusty. Rusty means having rust. जैसे in Hindi we say जैसे जंग लग जाता है ना, it becomes like copper colored. Okay, rusty, because when any of the iron thing is not used at all for a long time and it becomes wet, so after some time it becomes rusty. Okay, I think you have seen that thing. Rusty means having rust. So here the poet is saying that all those joints have got rust and there is a creak in the wind. What is the meaning of creak in the wind? It means when the doors have become rusty and when wind blows, when there is a wind blows, so these doors make a noise. Why? So it happens with us now in our house when if door is not working properly and when wind blows, so how does it make sound? You can imagine this thing. So these doors are not working properly and when wind blows, it makes sound. Creak means it creates sound. So write down the meaning of rusty also. Write down the meaning of creak. Creak you can say. Creak means to make a rough sound. Clear? So these doors, when wind blows, these doors make a very rough sound. When I am in bed, I lie and listen. See, during night, when there is a pin drop silence, so this voice is very much audible. So here poet is telling about his experience that when he is in bed, he is going to sleep, he used to listen such kind of noise. I will open that door one day. Now he says one day he will definitely open that door of storeroom that has become rusty. There is a spider web. Why there is a spider web? Because this is not used at all. It is not used at all. Now all of you go through this first paragraph. Afterwards I will be asking you something. So this concept is clear that it has no rhyme scheme at all. The meaning of shed is an old storeroom. And what is the meaning according to this paragraph, this stanza? The meaning of shed is an old storeroom. So here poet, who is a speaker of this poem, he says that in his house there is one of the storeroom and this storeroom is situated at the bottom of his garden and garden is in house and before in front of that there is a spider's web and that is hanging on the door and the joints of that doors have become so rusty because it is not being used at all. Because of that it has got rust and whenever wind blows these doors make a very different kind of rough kind of noise and this noise can be listened very clearly. It is very much audible when there is a time of night and there is a pin drop silence and he says that one day he will definitely open that door. Clear? Clear to you? Shall I proceed further? If this stanza is clear to you, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. But write down meaning side by side. Only then you'll be able to understand the stanzas. Okay. Next we have is there is a dusty old window around at the side with 3 cracked panes of glass. I often think there is someone staring at me. Each time that I pass, I peep through that window one day. That is also very interesting stanza. So write down the meaning of difficult words. I'm looking at you that you are all are writing or you are taking rest. Sanya, are you writing? So write down the meaning of dusty. Dusty means covered with dust. Okay, covered with dust. Cracked. Meaning of cracked is broken. Cracked means broken. Okay. After that, write down the meaning of pane. P-A-N-E. It is not P-A-I-N. It is P-A-N-E. Okay. It means window panes. Window panes made of. At any time, I can tell you to show me your book that you all are writing or not, and you have to show it on the screen. Okay. So you just write down using a pencil these meanings. Okay. You all are writing. I can call any of the child to keep their camera on and show me the book that have they underlined and have they written the difficult words. Now read this stanza very, very carefully. I'm going to read it again. There is a dusty old window around at the side with 3 cracked panes of glass. I often think there is someone staring at me. Each time that I pass, I will peep through the window one day. Do you think any of the word has rhyme scheme? Do you think that any of the word has rhyme scheme in that? Side, glass, me, pass, day. Okay, which 2 words are having a rhyme? Tell me, hurry up, type in chat box. Which 2 words have? Yes, very good, Jasleen, Arshia, Jalash, Guneet. Only 4 or 5 students. What about others? Tell me rhyme scheme. Which rhyme scheme you find there? Which 2 rhyming words are there? Yes, Sanya, very good, and Mole. Others also type in chat box. Yes, Arpita, very good. So there are 2 rhyming words, that is glass and pass. Okay, glass and pass. Now what will be the rhyming scheme? What will be the rhyme scheme? Tell me. It is A, it is B, okay, then C, then glass and pass have same words, so B. Okay, and day will be D. Clear? So its rhyme scheme will be A, B, C, B, D. Write down in the same way on your books. Write down in the same way on your books that this stanza has which rhyme scheme. It has A, B, C, B, D. Clear? Have you written? I'm looking at you that are you writing or not? Some students are not keeping their cameras on. That's really bad. It means they are not studying. Okay, now I'm going to tell any of the child. Okay, Harmanpreet, you show me your book. You have written or you have written or not? Harmanpreet, keep your camera on and show me your book. But are you writing or not? Harman, show me your book. Harman, show me your book. Harman is not present in class, I think so. Okay, Khushi, you show me your book. Khushi, you show me your book. You have written meanings or not? Show your book on screen. Show your book on screen. See. Harman, show me your book on screen. I can ask any of the child to show me book. Okay, Arpita, you show me. Arpita, show me your book. Good, very good. Good student. Guneet, you show me. Show me your book. Yes, Arpita, good. Guneet, good. Kushi, you show me your book again. It is not visible. Yes, now it is visible. Good. Saksham Sharma, you show me your book. Have you written meanings or not? Saksham Sharma. Saksham, you show me your book. Okay, good. Mitul, you show me your book. You have written meanings or not? Mitul, show me your book on screen. Mitul, show me your book on screen. Mitul is writing, I don't have book. Why? What is the reason? Without having book in your hand, how can you understand poem? How can you understand chapter? That's really bad. Kushi has written, I don't have book because I'm in Nani house. But if you have gone to your Nani house, you should have carried books with you, isn't it? When you plan to go to your Nani house, you packed your bags or not? You packed your bag, you packed all your belongings, isn't it? So when you packed your clothes, your footwears, your all belongings, so you haven't packed your books along with that. Such kind of excuses I'm not going to listen. So there is a dusty old window around at the side with 3 cracked panes of glass. I often think there is someone staring at me each time that I pass. I will peep through that window one day. So in this stanza, the poet has written that this shed has a dusty old window. It has an old window which is full of dust on one of the side, and other 3 glass panes of windows are completely broken. Okay, and whenever he gets a chance to pass through that shed, and he thinks that somebody is there who is staring at him, that somebody is there, someone is there who is staring at him, and whenever he gets a chance to go through from there, he thinks that somebody is looking at him, and I will peep through that window one day. Peep through, what is the meaning of peep through? Peep through means definitely he will peep inside, he will see inside that who is there. He will definitely see inside through that window that who lives in that shed. Okay, so this is all about this stanza. Okay, now let's move to next stanza. My brother says there is a ghost in the shed who hides under the rotten floorboards, and if I ever dare to set foot inside, he will jump out and chop off my head, but I will take a peek one day. Now in this poem, read last words, find out rhyme scheme in third stanza. What is the rhyme scheme in third stanza? Shed, floorboards, inside, inside, head, and day. Now, do you find any rhyme scheme in these words? Shed, floorboards, inside, head, day. Do you think any rhyming words are there or any rhyme scheme is there? Type in chat box. Let me read. Shed, head. Okay. Okay, so there are 2 rhyme words. These are shed head. So now find out rhyme schemes. Then what will be the rhyme scheme? A, B, C. Yes, shed and head have same word, so it will be A, and day has different, it will be D. So what will be the rhyme scheme of this? A, B, C, A, D. So write down about this rhyme scheme in your books. A, B, C, A, D. Write down this. Clear? Now write down the meanings of difficult words. Only then you'll be able to understand the meaning of. And let me see that those that are you holding a pencil, are you writing or not? So write down the meaning of staring first of all. Write down the meaning of staring. Staring means looking. Okay. Peep. Peep means to look through. Okay. Ghost. Ghost. Ghost means a spirit. Okay. So these are the difficult words that we have come across in this paragraph, in this stanza. So here the poet is saying that his brother, it means the brother of poet, he says that there is a ghost, there is a spirit who lives inside the shed, and this spirit has hidden itself under the rotten floorboards. What is rotten? Rotten means decayed, that is completely spoiled. Rotten means decayed, spoiled. So that spirit has spoiled itself under the shed, and if I went inside the shed, this ghost would jump out of his hiding place and it would chop off his head. Chop off means it would cut his head, and he says, but one day he will definitely peep. One day, peep means he will definitely see inside the shed. He will definitely see that what is there. So in this way, here the poet is telling about his experience. As a child, he is sharing his experience that there is a shed and his brother has told him that there is a ghost and it is hidden under the spoiled floorboards. Okay, because in the storeroom floorboards are written, floorboards are there. Okay, and if he goes there inside that shed, so definitely that spirit would come from that. He would jump off and he would definitely chop off means cut into small pieces. His head would be cut in small pieces. And but he says definitely one day I will gather a courage. I will become, you can say, brave, and I will definitely look through the window that what is going on. So this is all about third stanza. Today we'll be doing only first, second, and third stanza. Okay, and on Monday we will continue this poem. By the time you complete your work, whatever the homework will be given to you, whatever the homework will be sent to you today, I have given you that do question answers of first chapter Hilsa Fish and uh, informal letter writing. You have to do that. We have done yesterday. You have to do both the things in your fair notebook, and I will be sending you the schedule. According to that schedule, you have to submit me your English notebooks and submit it on timely. Otherwise, I'll be posting defaulter's name in group. Okay, students. Now, thank you and have a nice day.